Chapter 3. Dracos. POV. I messed up, man. Levi plops onto the bench as we meet at the front. He rubs his face and I raise an eyebrow. What did you do now? Did your mom find that secret stash of steroids you've been? Shut up, man. He punches Jake's arm as we all crack up. I cheated, he admits, and we're all silent. You had a girlfriend, we say together, and he shrugs. I did. How come we've never seen her? I question, raising an eyebrow, and he leans back. He looked a mess. His hands ran too many times in his hair and his eyes were slightly red. If he liked her so bad, why'd he cheat? She's in high school. Pedophile. Liam murmurs under his breath. What is it with all these criminal offenses you're accusing men with? She's 16, turning 17 next Friday. I'm 18. Okay, so why do you cheat? Jake voices my question and he groans. I was drunk. Remember Ash's birthday party? The girl I cheated with kinda seduced me. We had sex and she's texting me the next day and it continues. I guess Kehlani wasn't giving it up, so when I can't be any more disappointed in you. Blue speaks up finally, fixing his glasses. His history textbook was wide open on his lap. Her name is Pretty, I comment, and Levi glares at me. Hey, I'm not the one who cheated on her. Whose name is Pretty? My mood dampens a bit and I watch as Levi averts his eyes quickly upon hearing Jude's voice. Yours, babe. I sigh as she latches onto my arm. I'm out, Blue announces, and everyone follows him, smirking at me. I can't believe these guys. Blue. Haley calls in a sing-song voice, but he walks faster as if he wasn't hearing. She chases him, of course. How are you? Jude runs a finger along my arm and I resist the urge to run away. I'm good. You? Perfect now that I'm with you. She bats her eyebrows creepily. Cool. I murmur distractedly, staring off. The girl I saw yesterday stayed in my mind. Even as she left, I just wanted to pull her aside and make her tell me all her problems, to which I would listen to. She was so beautiful. Draco. Jude whines and I turn my attention to her. The bell rung. What are you thinking of? Me, I hope. She cuddles into me and I force a smile as she leans in to kiss me. I turn my face, scratching my neck awkwardly before standing and stretching out my hand. The look on the face is pure shock before she recovers and storms away. I groan louder, walking in the other direction as I try to remove the girl with the gold eyes swam in my mind. A tilde, A tilde, A tilde, Kehlanis. POV. I walked around with my hoodie on, not really wanting people to look at my face. My eyes were puffy and red and my hands trembled. The whole day was a drag. At 2 o'clock I received the following texts. Levi, I wish you were here like you used to be. Levi, I can't sleep without you. Levi, can I at least hear your voice? Levi, Kehlani, please talk to me. The only reason I was up was because I was crying my heart out. I shut off phone and forced myself to sleep. I avoided the cafeteria and went to the library. My day was full of diverting. Hey sis. Kylan walks up to me and I lift my head slightly. She frowns seeing my appearance, to which I avert my eyes back to the ground. I have volleyball practice. Do you mind raking the bus? If not, it's okay, I'll walk. I clear my throat and she sighs. It'll help me clear my mind. I convince and she nods after a moment, kissing my forehead. Leave some ice cream for me. She scolds and I roll my eyes. She was older than me by 5 minutes, yet she still thought she was superior. I began my walk, and once I left the school I took off my hoodie, embracing the fresh air. I walked slowly, grabbing the Skittles I bought earlier and nibbling. In the middle of my thoughts I was suddenly pulled to the ground, my gravity, as something collided with me. I yelled, landing on my arms, my butt in the air as I tried to figure out what happened. Crap, I'm so sorry. A deep voice apologizes and I stand hastily, realizing it was a male. It's Chapter 4. Kehlanis. POV. Hey Dad, I state at the man who was sitting on the kitchen stool with paper scattered all over the table. Just some boy. I wave it up. He raises an eyebrow. Just some boy? That has you laughing and smiling. Oh come on. I throw my bag on the couch, walking towards the kitchen. Is it a weird thing to laugh and smile now? Well no Buta. Pasta for dinner. Food? A tilde, A tilde, A tilde. Kehlani sat on my floor painting her nails while I shove a chocolate bar into my mouth. At this rate you'll be obese and have diabetes. Kehlani comments and I glare at her. Be quiet. She winks at me before her phone vibrates. Who's that? I ask as groans. We have volleyball practice again. She blows her nails and I grin. I'm so glad I don't participate in any other activities other than schoolwork and community service. I tease and she roll her eyes. At least I'll stay fit and not look like an elephant. This elephant will sit in you if you don't shut your mouth. I narrow my eyes and she sniggers. Waddles. Mabel exclaims in the TV and I look to see my little friend cuddling her pig. I want a pet pig. I frown and Kehlani rolls her eyes. They don't say cute forever Kehlani. All sounds drown off as my mind switches to the boy that eluded me home. I never got his name, but I felt different around him. I didn't have to watch my hyena laugh around him, or worry about if I was sweaty or not. He made me feel comfortable just this once by not looking at me like I was a piece of meat. Unfortunately, I just came from a relationship and it wouldn't last. I'm not good enough for anyone. A tilde, A tilde, A tilde. It was the same old, same old. I had just stepped outside the school gate when my phone vibrated. I grabbed it from my pocket, seeing that I got a text. Curly head, what are you doing right now? Simply because he never told me his name. Me just leaving school to go home. Curly head, care to grab lunch with me? Me sure. Where? Curly head, wait outside. I'll go pick you up. Me alright. I stand, ignoring the looks from the nosy teenagers. I decide to read a bit, removing the newly borrowed library book. A few minutes later, a black Audi hums in front of me. Am I the only one that likes the sound? It was loud but it was tamed, like a growl. Okay, I'm going to stop talking. The window winds down and a head full of curls waves at me as his hair bounces around. Hey! He greets with a cheeky, dimple-showing grin and I can't help but smile back. Hi! I murmur, slipping in, once ignoring the teenagers who were now staring at me. He rolls up the glass before we drive in a familiar route. We're going to Timer. I raise an eyebrow and he grins. Who doesn't like wings? The Bluetooth audio is interrupted as the phone icon enlarges. Oh boy. Mom lights up the contraption as he presses the accept. Hi Mom. He has one hand on the wheel, the other on the window lip and through his curls. Oh, they're so beautiful. Hey baby, where are you? I'm going to Timers, he says. You're going to get heartburn if you continue eating all these wings. She laughs and I hear a voice from behind. Don't worry kid, she was always eating the same crap when she was younger. A male voice calls, go put your shoes on you goat. She yells and I stifle a laugh. He looks over to me slightly, shaking his head before turning back to the road. I just wanted to let you know what, we'll be home late. We have to attend some event for charity. He snorts. At 3:30. It's an all-day thing. She sighs. You have money, right? He hums. Parking and I sit idly, admiring the relationship he had with his mom. Alright, so order pizza or whatever. Invite Blue but keep the Jude girl out of my house. She's a rude one. And I don't want to go to court for dragging somebody's child outside. Once again I try to stifle my laugh, but it escapes. Is she there with you? She asks suddenly, her voice more aggressive. No Mom, calm down. He bangs his head on the headrest. So,